Hey, Nestorenko scored. You think everyone's still mad about the Klingberg trade?
Oh, people are going to be mad about that for a long time. They think we just got a fourth.
It is what it is. I mean, at least his goal didn't change the course of the game.
Oh, yeah, that was a highly needed 0 points. I mean, hey, they haven't gotten a point since they beat Columbus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DDFR number 73 on the season. Today we are going to react to the St. Louis Blues going into Anaheim and beating the Ducks 6-3. Alright, let's hop right into it. Alright, so another 9-goal game from the Ducks. This time they only get 1/3 of the goals in this game. They also lose the season series to the Blues 0-3. They round out the multi-goal losses that they received from the Blues this year. They lost a game by 2, lost a game by 3, and lost a game by 4. It was not a great year against the Blues. This is the game they lost by 3 goals, and honestly, John Gibson did not help them in this game. The Ducks looked okay. It wasn't terrible, but from about the second period on, the Ducks looked better of the two teams. Looking at the 3 stars of the game, the 3 stars really make sense. Braden Shen had 2 goals and an assist. Same with Kasperi Kapanen. He had the same stats. And then Jacob Vrana with a goal and an assist. Vrana they got from Detroit this year. He's played really well since coming over. Kasperi Kapanen they got from the Penguins, who put him on waivers this year. He was a player I really wanted the Ducks to claim off of waivers. I wanted to see how he would work in the Ducks system, because Kapanen has a lot of skill, but sometimes he just kind of slacks. And I don't know if the Ducks thought that would be a bad player to bring into the dressing room, but he's performed so far in St. Louis. So, as you can see, below me again, Ducks get slaughtered in the shot clock. 36-25, 11 more shots for the Blues than the Ducks. Not a great game. Not a great game. Alright, a few things to look at. Troy Terry, goal and an assist. Nestorenko, first NHL goal like we talked about earlier. And Mason McTavish got a point. And Zegers got a point. Young players are coming through this game, and it was nice to see. So let's discuss Troy Terry first. He had a goal and an assist in the first period, and then played most of the second period, and then didn't play the third. He left for personal reasons. I don't know what those personal reasons are. They haven't been released. I don't know if they ever will be released, and frankly, we're not owed an explanation. Whatever he's going through, I hope he just takes time away from the team that he needs. If you only need a few days, man, cool. You're welcome back. Cool. But if you need more than a few days and you try and come back because you're that competitive hockey player, don't. The season is lost anyways. It'll help the team if you're away from the team. If you want to play and you're okay, man, come back. But take the time you need, Troy. Now to discuss Nestorenko. So, first NHL goal in his 3rd NHL game. Why did we think we were only getting a 4th round pick for John Klingberg? Like, again, I'm not saying Nestorenko's going to be a superstar or anything like that, but he's played strong on the puck since he's joined the team. His first 3 games, he's looked strong on the puck. He's forechecking. He's being aggressive and taking the puck to the net, and you don't really see that from a lot of college players. Usually they try and play perimeter and then get used to the NHL. He's diving in head first. It's really nice to see, and he got rewarded this game with his first NHL goal. It was a nice pass by McTavish, but he put himself in a good position to score. He's got a good hockey mind, and playing on a line with McTavish and Terry, it was really fun to watch him. So, as you can see on the deserve to win meter, Ducks played an okay game. Their first period was bad. It was bad. John Gibson was bad from the first period until about 5 minutes into the second period. Then he was locked down. You'll see that in the expected goals for chart. He had a really rough start to the game, but then he pulled it together and played okay from there. So as you can see from the expected goals for, if you look at the first period and the first 5 minutes of the second period, 5 of the Blues goals get scored there. 5 of the goals get scored there. They get their 6th at the end of the second period, but like I said, Gibson struggled to begin with. He allowed 5 goals before they even got to 1.5 expected goals for. That means they were scoring on about every 0.3 expected goals. That's not great. That's really, really, really not great, man. You can't win a game like that. You absolutely cannot win a game like that. And then he turned it on. He turned it on and didn't allow another goal until about, 2.7? No, not even 2.7, sorry, 2.25. 1.5 to 2.25, it's about 0.75, so it's about average from there. He played about average from there. Man, it was rough. It was rough to watch. From the start of the game to about 5 minutes into the first, Gibson was struggling. He pulled it together, but the Ducks didn't have the offensive firepower to, compete. They really didn't. They had a great beginning to the third period, and then they kind of tapered off, but they were still playing better than the Blues. The Blues were on defense for most of the third period. The Ducks actually played pretty decently in the second period. They started off relatively close and ended a bit further away, but the Ducks had a really, really strong third. They only got 1 goal for it. Who knew Jordan Binnington could actually play well? And there it is. Gibson caused this loss, and he doesn't do that often this season. Well, more often than not, he hasn't done it recently. Ducks play against the Avs for their first of the last 2 games against them this season. They are in Anaheim for this game. They'll be in Anaheim for the last game as well. The Ducks actually beat the Avs 5-3 in the first game they played against them. I fully expect the Avs to blow the Ducks out of the water. The Avs are getting healthier. McKinnon has looked really, really good recently. Rantanen has been a freaking goal-scoring machine. And Georgiev has been really, really solid. Both of their starting goalies, Georgiev and Francouz, have been really solid. And Gibson's sitting right at about 900 on his save percentage. And most of the other Ducks are as well. 899, 899. I mean, Stolarz isn't playing anymore. Dostal might play this game. But the Ducks are at a goaltender disadvantage in this game, and frankly, a firepower disadvantage. Ducks top scorer Trevor Zegras is at 59 points, 1 away from 60. McKinnon's at 93. McKinnon's at 93, and he's 6 points away from 100. He's going to hit 100 this year, and I mean, Zegras is hopefully going to hit 65, maybe more, but the Ducks just don't have the firepower to keep up with this team, and I expect this to be a blowout. The game will be broadcast on Bally Sports West at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anybody in Colorado, I believe it's on altitude. It might not be on altitude anymore. I'm not entirely sure. The rest of the United States, you're looking at ESPN Plus, and for Canada and, Canada, you guys are looking at Sportsnet or TSN. Alright, that is it for this one. Thank you all so much for showing up and watching. I appreciate everybody who watches the DDFRs. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit that subscribe button if you really like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.